Final talks are advanced between Manchester United and Brentford over the signature of Brian Mbeumo. Meanwhile, Man United is attacking this deal from all angles because even on the player side, personal terms are being discussed and they are advanced. This guy will be sealed before close of business this week. I'm telling you this. And United will immediately jump onto the next, which I'm going to tell you about. But also, Inter Milan are looking to persuade Manchester United from letting go of Rasmus Hojlund, yet reports suggest that United are not really in a rush to let go of Hojlund. What does that mean? I'm here to break it down for you. Guys, what will it take to persuade you to learn how to earn money on the internet? Something that increases your wealth, your net worth. Guys, you're spending every day, every minute, every second of your life on your phone, whichever gadget, online, burning data and time. People are earning from there. You're not. It's 2025, guys. It's the internet age. You're not earning from the internet. That's illegal. That's illegal. Don't be the illiterate of the 21st century, because those are the people who know that the internet pays but don't want to learn and also earn for themselves. No. Not under my watch. I'm here for you. Reach out to me on the number down there on your screen. This month is still just $15 for your 1 hour. You learn from wherever you are, and trust you me, your life won't remain the same. Now, let's get it. So, bid number 2 has been put in, and according to what we get, this could be the final bid from Man United. Of course, United lately is not in the habit of overspending. That's the whole idea why Man United, had to come in with Ineos and sack a lot of people, change a lot of things, because before the people they replaced were overspending money. So United are not going to be overspending no money. So I don't see them going. If Brentford for any reason rejected that bid, and of course they've got the time. This thing is, the timing of Man United's bid is a bit also not good for them. But I mean, on one side you understand why they want to sell deals early. That's the whole idea. But it comes at a cost, because Brentford are not in a rush, because they've got a whole summer. And there are so many clubs that can go for Beumo. The beauty for United is that Beumo wants United, and already he's also talking to them in terms of personal terms. I'm going to tell you those details. Now, the bid that Man United has put in is worth just over £60 million. Now, already they have raised the cash that Brentford is guaranteed to a mark that they would listen to, because the initial bid had £45 million guaranteed for Brentford and £10 million in add-ons. This bid is said to have £55 million in cash and couple of add-ons that are just under £10 million. Now, that is something that Brentford would listen to. So the structure of the deal is what they will be discussing now to try and see it through. But like I've been telling you, the valuation of the player is not so far apart. So it should be one they can't pull off in the coming days. So trust me when I say that that Beumo to United could be done before close of business this week. And I know this week is left with about 48 hours or so. So listen, turn on your notification bell, because Beumo is soon a devil. Now, away from Brian Beumo, the idea is to quickly, now, before I leave Beumo, just to remind you, on the player side, United, that's why they assembled a strong team. As they negotiate club to club, club to player, United to Mbeumo is also happening. So they are negotiating his wages, and it is believed they want to give him a 5-year contract with a salary of just under £165,000 per week. That's about £8.5 million a year. That's what United could be planning to give him. Now, that is a fee that's reasonable, and from a player who was earning 50,000 quid a week, less than 50,000 to be precise, honestly, that's more than 3 times. I mean, it's a good deal. So Mbeumo, that's why he said he wants United. Cash was never going to be a problem. How much they pay him, he knew they would really get to terms. Now, after Mbeumo, it's said United will be looking to sort the striker situation. So don't be surprised if Manchester United, the day they unveil Mbeumo and probably Cunha, they have a striker as well, and it could be someone both me and you already know. Turn on the notification. You don't want to miss this update, guys. I've got it for you. Now, Inter Milan have expressed serious interest in Rasmus Hojlund. They prioritize him. They want to sign him. United is believed to be able to release him for about 40 million quid, that if a club tables 40 million, United could price him out. Could be forced to let him go. But somewhere within 38 to 40 million. United, remember, paid 72 million pounds for Hojlund. They were probably still paying the money to Atalanta. But with 40, I think they would feel, we can manage and use that to do something else. But it is also said that a loan option could also be explored by United. They would be open to a loan option as well. If the cash option is not feasible, they could look at loaning him first with an option of buying, but still to Inter Milan, because the exit for Hojlund, if he's to leave Man United, is most likely going to be heading the Italy way, going back to Italy. I mean, it's where he knew, it's where he bowled, so probably it's only right for him to go there. It's better safe than sorry, they say. He might want to play safe and go back there. Now, that is what is happening with Hojlund. But what we get is that Manchester United is not actively looking to sell Hojlund. They are not really, whereas these players are available to be bought, they are not actively. I think it's an approach for me. What I think is for me, Man United are playing smart. Even their books that they have released have shown they are not so badly off, by the way. The cash is not there, not so much cash, about 70 million or thereabout. But you realize that the things they have done have helped them really try to manage a couple of things, and they look okay. Our books are not as ugly. So you can credit Ineos for bringing in those so many accountants and whatever they did and where we are. It's not shocking. The books of Man United are not an abomination. That's where the fear was with this PSR. So United is okay. And like Bruno said, they told him they don't need the money. So they're not desperate to offload players. Now that's why players like Hojlund can be lucky and stay, and only those players that are deemed surplus to requirements, because Hojlund I don't think is really that caliber of a player yet, especially because of his age and his first season. He showed the signs, they're still paying for him, and he's young. So you cannot really completely write him off. But there are so many other players they know they've got to let go of, and these are the players they're actively recruiting, of course working with their representatives to actively look for clubs to price them out. I'm talking players like Marcus Rashford, I'm talking Garnacho, I'm talking Anthony, and a couple of other players, of course, who have already left. So that's where we are. Casemiro playing in Brazil, so certainly Casemiro could be finishing his final year in his contract at Manchester United. So that's where we are. Just to wrap up for you the current situation. Of course, there is a lot with the midfielder. There is a lot to talk about. The goalkeeper. So much is happening and so fast for Manchester United. It is surprising, but it's also possible that United might want to do more than 50% of their transfer business before this short break. And again, the final part of the transfer window becomes one to maybe bring in one or two other players that they know they should sign if they must, or they must sign in this period. The idea is to finish these deals early and get down with business so early with Ruben Amorim at the wheel. Guys, these things are looking promising. This Manchester United is not going to be playing to exist in the Premier League, to survive. No. What Ruben Amorim and Ineos are doing is building a seriously competitive team to be able to compete with anyone out there. And the signs, for me, are looking good. I don't know how it looks for you. Let me know in the comment section. But first, come, learn, and earn. The internet is the new normal. It's gold, fam. All of us, from wherever we are, we can earn from it. Come and understand this business of the internet. It's so easy. Just 1 hour. Short, precise, clear. That's what I give you in 1 hour. Hit me up. The number is down there on your screen. Peace, love, and harmony. Cheers.